Hello and welcome back to another episode of If You Know, You Know.
And if you don't know, then maybe you should do the same thing I did. Run to another country after your breakup.
If you give me the money, I would do exactly that.
Okay, kidding. I went overseas to study. But it just so happened that it was after
A breakup.
a breakup.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm Nicole.
I'm Raine.
Today's question is, what has being single taught you about yourself? That I hate men.
Okay. A lot of things actually. A lot of things that I didn't think I would realize. Or when I was in my relationship or like getting out of it rather. I didn't know that I would learn so much. Yeah.
In a good way.
In a good way. Today's topic is about growing up, maturing, and kind of gaining new perspectives on life.
With the help of a different country's point of view. And that country is none other than Australia.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Okay,
I
give
think-
some context first.
Give
Like,
some context.
why did you go overseas and like
Okay,
why?
so
Yeah.
what happened was
Timeline.
timeline broke up, went overseas to study. Let me make that clear. I will not run to another country for no man.
No, you should do it for yourself either way. What?
I'm not gonna. I don't care that much to avoid you by running all the way to like a different continent.
How do you even have the courage to like drop everything and like
Drop
leave?
everything.
Okay,
No,
not say drop everything.
I was very
more of-
scared.
Okay.
I was very, very afraid to almost like start a new life over there because you're going there, you basically don't know anyone. You are starting like a new journey, a new phase of your life where you don't know anything. You don't know about the transport system there, no, because it's not like Singapore, no.
Yeah, they have trams. You know they have trams.
Yeah.
Oof.
And the whole place is new. The whole, because I didn't go over to Melbourne to visit even once before. So going over there was really like a new experience.
Okay.
And wow, everything is just different because you're kind of learning how to be an adult also. Like you're taking care of yourself. You're responsible for your own everything. You're responsible for your own studies. You're responsible for your own health. You're responsible for the cleanliness of your house.
True. The food
right,
you
your
eat.
clothes,
Yeah,
correct,
yeah.
everything. Even budgeting also, right? Like what?
Expenses and
Yeah.
like calculating.
Yeah. So okay,
Kind of
but
sucks when you say it like that. Like there's a lot of responsibility.
correct. But right, it was so fun.
Okay,
Yeah, it was
she's
so
very
fun.
optimistic.
No, I didn't think I was going to be like this before I left. I was like Nicole. I was just like fuck.
Yeah.
Everything is there's so much to do. There's so much to
it sounds
handle.
very overwhelming actually.
Yeah, that was exactly what I was feeling when I went there for like the first 1 month. I was like tired all the time, and I actually wrote this down in my notes, right? Because that's when I got like the
Oh no.
idea. But I was just
Okay.
like, I'm so fucking tired all the time, and why? I'm not doing anything. I feel I'm not doing anything. I'm just like walking around. I'm just like getting my stuff, but I'm so tired all the time. And then I realized it's probably because I'm taking in a lot of new pieces of information. They're so minute and small that you don't really. It's not something you realize off the top of your head, but just like, oh, I need to remember this tram goes here. I need to remember like where the tram stops are, which number goes where, and like oh, the trains are different, the buses are different. This is a bus stop, not a tram stop. Yeah, they're different. And like I need to remember this route to walk home. This supermarket is near me. I can get this item from this supermarket because it's cheaper. So like all these like minute details, right? Like really make my brain damn tired. So every time I come home, I just like, oh my god, I'm damn tired. But what did I do today? Nothing. I just went to the supermarket.
Oh no.
You know? So like it's all these like little things in your mind that takes up so much brain space at the start.
Yeah, and it's just a lot of things to process, but you wouldn't really think of processing it at a time because it's not like processable. Like it's not significant enough.
Yeah. It's not like something big that you did like, oh, like we filmed today. No, it's not like that.
But it's still important.
Yeah. It's like really getting your footing in another country. Yeah. And then slowly as I progressed, I think like going back to the question, right, of like what being single taught me about myself. Being single in another country, like, not that I feel like have been much of a difference anyway, like being attached or single. But it was just, actually maybe I don't know. It was not like I was dating or like flirting or like anything. It was just that
You
but it was
focus
just
on
like,
yourself lah.
yeah, like everything I did, like I wouldn't have to. Okay, maybe because I came out from a toxic relationship, right? That I thought to myself, oh my god, if I was still in the relationship, right, I wouldn't be spending time with my friends. I would be like on my phone all the time, like fighting with this person. That
That's
was the thought in
true.
my head. Like I wouldn't really live. I would be like so detached from the moment
Yes.
that I won't be able to enjoy myself.
Yeah. I don't think you would have made as many friends and had the amount of experiences you had also.
Yeah.
Because like keeping in touch with your partner long distance means like so many like
difficult.
Zoom calls and like
Correct.
FaceTimes.
And like because I didn't have to do those things, I got to experience more. I got to go out, like,
Do things, meet new people.
yeah, meet new people, have fun, just really do what I wanted when I felt like I wanted to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, there were no like restrictions or like, oh, you cannot hang out with this person, or like, oh, maybe you shouldn't like, I don't know, like drink too much at the club because like I don't want like other guys to touch you if you had a boyfriend, things like that.
Correct.
But actually I had one question. Like if you were still in that relationship, like let's presume that it was not a toxic relationship.
Not a toxic relationship.
Would you have done long distance?
Bro, I don't know what is not a toxic relationship.
Okay, it was a wholesome, normal.
Can you describe?
I also don't know.
This is a
That's a
topic for another
healthy-
time,
okay,
right?
yes,
but
a
like
topic for another
a topic
time.
for another time. But
But
like
let's
I don't
assume-
think we genuinely know what a healthy relationship
I don't know.
is.
Okay, but assume that it was healthy, like whatever the
best
books
case
say.
scenario.
Yeah. Would you have chosen to do it long distance or would you have broken up as well?
I would have chosen to do it long distance because
Okay.
if it was a healthy relationship, then I would trust this person, like my partner, wholeheartedly, right? And because I trust my partner wholeheartedly, I don't think there would be any like issues. Like, yeah, I would miss you, but I don't have to be worried about you looking for other people.
But that also means that you still have to so-called sacrifice that time that you spend with your friends to like call him, like besides calling your family, which already takes up like a bulk of your time. Like you have to call him, you have to like keep in touch with him like all the time, tell him what you're doing. Like that is part of the long distance.
Correct. But
you
at the
think you
same time,
would
I
have-
feel like it doesn't take that much effort. Like for me, on my end, like even doing that like with my partner previously, right? It didn't feel like a lot of effort. It just felt like something I was used to already. So it felt very normal. It felt very like, okay, I just like send you my location. Like if you're busy, I'll just like, oh, like not video, like, you know, the telly bubble. I'll just send you telly bubbles of what I'm doing, who I'm meeting, where I'm going. Like it doesn't
okay.
really, yeah.
So it's not say you would think that it wouldn't have been as time consuming as
That one I'm not sure.
yeah, right? Because I also
In terms of time consuming, I'm not sure. But in terms of effort and whether or not I would do it if it was a healthy relationship, yes, I would. The opportunities and like the freedom that came with being single helped me gain a lot of new perspectives.
okay.
So like I went there, right? And I was like, dude, the world is so big. I have
It
so
is.
many things that I haven't seen. I have yet to experience. Because like going there, I also experienced a lot of firsts, right? Like clubbing.
Yes. She did that a lot.
No, not that
More
much.
than what I pictured her to do. I thought she would just go there like once or
I
twice
think
with the
because
experience.
my friends like, yeah. And I don't mind lah. It's just hang out with my friends, fun.
There was
Just go there,
once
have fun
after
lah.
life, like she went to club and then she went home and did her work. I think there was one day that you did that. Like you chose to go out on a night out with your friends after life, but then you said you were going to pull it all-nighter after that and come back home and study. There was once that you
I think so.
did that. And I was like, are you mad? Like the old Raine would have never, not say the old Raine, but like the Singapore Raine would have never done that. But somehow the Melbourne Raine was like living her life. Like after we life, like I would just go and sleep. But she was like partying it up. and we had a time difference of like 3 hours.
2-3 hours.
Yeah, so that was already so late.
Because my friends went to a club late. And then
I'm sorry that I need 8
no,
hours of
it wasn't
sleep.
okay, no
leh.
lah. It wasn't after clubbing. It was no lah. I think it was after live. Then I was like, should I put an all-nighter
No.
for studying? Really?
No, you wanted
Because
to
I
go
don't
out
remember.
and hang
I
out with
don't
them.
remember.
Like at least for a while before you came back to do your work.
I can't
Something
remember.
like that. But when I heard it, I was like, wow, she's really pushing it, living it.
Yeah. So, like, there's so many experiences that I have yet to go through, right? So many things I have yet to see. And like, even within Melbourne, I already feel like I've been keeping to the areas that I'm familiar with. I haven't explored outside. And I haven't explored because I don't have time.
But you did a road trip, right? You went to
Oh,
Sydney.
no, I didn't. It wasn't a road trip, but we flew to, like, me and my friends went to Sydney. And then we
Oh, you
just like,
flew.
yeah. Because
Oh,
we
interesting.
thought that would be too time consuming to drive. Yeah, we didn't have that much like buffer time. So we're just like, okay, never mind, we just fly then back. Because I can't remember the exact reason, but it might have been like the same cost.
Oh, okay.
Something like that, like I can't remember lah. But whatever it is, the world is so huge. Why should I be sad over a stupid person who let me
Man.
down? Or like, why should I like let myself be hung up over, even if it's not like a man, like even if it's like small things, why should I like let myself be like bogged down by these kind of things when there's so much to do and so much to see and so much to explore? It sounds so cliche, right?
No, but it's true. Like you're just a small child in a big world.
Yeah, like there's so many things that I want to do. It just made me realize how much is out there. Yeah. How many people also are out there. How many shitty people also are out there.
Yeah, that's very true. That's very true. How many creeps and weirdos.
Yes.
But also with a balance of like good people lah.
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
think that like with my current group of friends, I really found like a solid bunch.
That's good.
Yeah. So
Did it meet your expectations? Like what did you expect when you were going to Melbourne and what did you
I didn't have
actually
any
get?
expectations when I went to Melbourne. I was like,
Oh.
okay, actually maybe my expectations were like having no friends. I just thought I would be like sitting at home on a Friday night alone, studying, doing my live stream, just not doing anything, like having like a very like average loner life.
Oh.
I thought I would have no friends.
Okay,
Because
okay.
I'm quite shy.
Are you?
Yes. I'm quite introverted. Like like I feel that my personality by myself and my personality with people, I had to push myself out of my comfort zone
Okay,
to
okay.
go to meet people, to go to events, to like find friends.
Socialize.
Correct. And in fact, I think it was like my second event that I went to that I found like this bunch.
Okay.
Yeah. They're all Singaporeans and like they're all very, very chill, laid back people. But if I hadn't gone for the event, I was contemplating not to go because I was tired.
Oh my god.
And it was at a bar and I was like, that's not really my scene.
Yeah.
Right. I don't really feel like talking to so many people. In fact, I went there at like 8
Okay. That's not even that late.
and I reached home at 10:30.
Huh? Might as well don't go, sia.
What the I reached home at 10:30 because I was just
Okay.
my social bed was so dead. Like imagine this is a long table, okay, right? I was sitting here, someone was sitting here. Everyone was talking across everyone.
Oh.
And I was just like, oh my god.
Okay, yeah,
I
that is
can't
quite
do this
chaotic.
anymore.
Yeah. I
Right,
wouldn't
and
have
I was
enjoyed it.
talking to someone next to me and then someone else would come up to me and be like, hey. And then I just like, hi, what's your name? There's just so much information I was processing and so much like names I was forgetting.
Okay, that's true. So many things going on at once.
Correct. And
Okay, yeah,
then
it sounds tiring.
so I just could not anymore. I just gave my drink to some at that time was like a semi-stranger.
Okay.
Now it's my friend. I just gave my drink like, here you can finish like 3/4 of my drink because I'm not drinking anymore. I'm leaving.
Oh my god. Okay.
Yeah. Pretty sure I was the first one to go that night. But
That's
what
very
I
sad.
mean. This what I mean lah. By like all these things wouldn't have happened if I hadn't pushed myself out of my comfort zone.
That's true. And of course you don't regret it. Yeah. Yeah, you're also happy. Yay!
I'm so happy actually. Okay, honestly, my life when I was there, right, just revolved a lot around like meeting my friends because it's very convenient that my friends just live in literally like one road across from where I live. So I see them every day,
So
which is amazing, which is great.
Wow.
I see them every day. We study together like almost every night. Yeah.
Wait, where did you stay? Like in your hall, like your student?
It's a student accommodation, but they are sister buildings, so they're next to each other, and I can access their building, they can access mine.
But you don't live near your school.
I live near my school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But
It's
not
really
school
convenient.
property.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, I love that I see my friends every day. Like really every day.
But
It's a bit weird.
cute. It's very cute.
Right. And okay, we might look like we partying and like doing a lot of things. But most of the time at night, right, we really just sit there and study. Yeah. So
I think that's really good. Like y'all know.
we keep each other accountable.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Y'all know how to have fun, but you also know when to like work hard.
Correct.
Yeah.
I love that about the group. Other things that my life revolve around is I don't know how and I don't know why, but Australia is so dusty, dude.
She learned to be a full-time like housekeeper while she was there. Like the whole works like mopping, cooking, cleaning, washing her clothes, detergent, laundry, folding, ironing.
Yes, actually. No, I'm not even gonna. It's true. That's what my life revolves around too. Housework.
She's a mommy Huh? Mommy Raine.
But yeah lah. So like a lot of that taking care of myself. So like I started gymming more often also when I was there. Getting groceries. Working. Like I have a part-time job there also.
That's nice. At least you can get some income.
Minimum wage is great.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah,
But
honestly.
very tiring. Because when I think about it, then I feel like, oh my god, I'm juggling quite a bit. But I'm keeping myself busy, which I really like. Like there's always something going on. And like while I am tired, I feel quite fulfilled. And and I got back into sports like netball.
Yay!
Yeah. So okay lah, very happy lah.
Okay lah, wow, it sounds so wholesome. Like you have yourself in check. You have a job, you have school, you have assignments, you have a solid group of friends, you have sports.
I haven't really experienced life like this. Like you know when they say like you live your best life, I really feel like this is it. Like you have everything that's in check. You have everything to look forward to. And yeah, like there was a phrase, like while we were talking about this episode, there was this phrase that came up about like falling back in love with life. And I think I can quite confidently say that I am almost there. I know that I have some like issues, you know, but like, wow, really, I'm so happy.
And I think honestly, like some, if not most of it, couldn't have come through if you were not single.
Yeah.
Like being
Actually.
honest.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because there were
Is
a
it
lot
different?
of opportunities that you mentioned, like let's say going to the club or like hanging out with your friends almost every day. Like
it would have been difficult.
yeah.
Difficult.
Yeah.
Not impossible, but very difficult.
Yeah. And more stress because in that sense, like having a relationship means one more thing to juggle.
Correct.
Not saying that it's a chore, but it's definitely something you should keep as priority.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it's something you have to fork out time
Yeah.
and more effort for.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about in another episode. I'm looking forward to it.
But yeah, like overall, I think you're doing really well
Yeah.
with coping with your single life and
Correct.
coping with like overseas life.
And I think like the people around me can see also. Like my parents tell me that I look happier, that I seem happier, and like there's a certain glow. Like when I came back.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Wow.
okay lah. I mean, you don't necessarily have to go overseas for it. But I hope that everyone
Imagine if there was a solution.
no, but I genuinely hope that everyone is able to feel this renewed sense of life within
Yeah.
yourself. Because
I think post breakups have the stereotype of being like very dull and like very sad and like constantly hung up on that person. But there is nothing wrong with being happy while being single.
yeah, like take
And I
the
think
opportunity to find
many
yourself,
people
right?
miss that out.
Yeah.
Like they're always so eager to jump into another relationship so quickly. But I think there is joy and there is beauty in finding yourself and living your best life alone. Like you have a lifetime to find a partner, but you only have this period now to truly enjoy living your life.
Okay.
What a great way to end the episode.
Yes.
So wholesome.
I really, really, really hope that everyone gets to experience this. Like this feeling lah, not the actual experience, but you know, the feeling.
Do you feel rejuvenated?
I don't know how to describe it, but I feel so tired, right? Because there's so many things going on. But at the same time, like, it's like, wow, when am I ever going to have this experience and live like this? Yeah.
The time is now. Ew, that was so cringe.
Okay.
Okay, and on that note,
we'll see you in 2 weeks.
bye.